Hi guys, please like and subscribe my channel, and I have a free Discord link below. And for you guys who would willing to join our free Discord trading rooms, and it's pretty helpful. We have a whole bunch traders in there, and we just exchange informations or exchange ideas. Okay, guys, please join. It's free. And okay, today I'm gonna talk about a SPAC NPA is going to merger with SpaceMobile, and this news already been out a couple of weeks. But another reason that I want to talk about it today, I'm so excited about this one also, and it's one of the high risk, high reward spec that if this does work out, it's gonna be a huge return, but also a lot of risk into it. And I personally in somewhere around when they announced it, and I sold off a little bit right here, and and last week, and the market just liking the space company so much, and then and this one right here has also went up with the hype last week. So but it cooled off a little bit right now at 1450, and I'm currently in a small position right now. I sold off some profit right here, but I still in some some small position right here. At this moment, if dip a little bit more, I definitely gonna get into it even more. And but let's dive into it, and let's see what this company is so excited about, and everyone's talking about. Okay, guys, let's dive into the investor presentation real quick. Okay, so SpaceMobile. Let's see what they do. Okay. So this company is pretty much it's designing that they have their satellites in the space that they can cover all the network that pretty much everywhere. So you don't have to, like, you don't go to somewhere that it doesn't have signals. So pretty much everywhere you go, and this type of satellites would get you signals. Okay, so how crazy it is, right? If you into, like, if you go into the countryside that it doesn't have signals, you know how some you know how sometimes that your phone doesn't have signals, and at some just random our city limit, but this actually gonna give you signals everywhere you go. How excited this thing is, like, you know so it covers you everywhere you go. Okay, the signals, satellite coverages, gaps, and drop calls, everywhere you go, your phone will have signals. Okay, this is how crazy this thing is. 5 billion mobile phones. Okay, that's how big this, like, this is how big their customer base is. Pretty much everyone had the cell phone is going to be one of their customers. So there are a lot of investors and customers already. Okay, so you look at all those names right here. This big name of Samsung's, AT&T, is one of their partner. So you pretty much connect it, and you'll be able to to talk to anybody anywhere with all the signals. This is okay. You see all this right here, the satellites. Okay, this is them right here. Okay, the first and only direct broadband to mobile phones. They are the only ones. SpaceMobile, AST, SpaceMobile. Okay, all this right here, they have huge devices and old technology, but they're gonna be the only one that have this type of technology for mobile phones. Think about this, how big this is. This is gonna be, so this is like a first mover, right? If any type of first mover that actually the business actually succeeds, it's gonna be a huge return. But also have a huge risk that they run into. Like, this is the first time they're doing type of this type of technology. Okay, so the risk is pretty high there, but the risk, of course, the return is it's just crazy, right? So they are, so over here that you look at their valuations at 1.4 billion right here. Their terminal, the user terminal cost, nothing yet. So there are a lot of, they already have, like, a lot of platinums and and everything already. Okay, so they work on 5Gs and all that stuff. So This is their facility, okay? Their facility in Midland, Texas. Their, their partnerships with AT&T and all that stuff. Talking about. Okay, I cannot wait to let's go into their financials real quick, okay? Financial projections right here. Very interesting stuff, okay? So they don't have revenue yet. That's another reason that why I say it's high risk. But if once they hit the revenue projections at 2030 would be like 16 billion. That's is huge, right? With no revenue, already hitting like 1 point something to $2 billion valuation. Can you imagine if they hit the projections on 16 billion? You see how much money that you're gonna get on your investments. It's just crazy, right? You know, and like I say, it's high risk and high risk and high reward type of return, right? So, but definitely, man, take a look at this. Take a look at it. Take a look into this company and look at the growth. The growth rate is 145%, 120 something percent, 60 something percent. So their growth rate is just, year to year growth rate is just crazy. It's just crazy. Look at the 2030 numbers, revenue 16 billion. It's just crazy. Okay. 1.8 billion, less the cash is for 1.4 billion enterprise value for this merger. So they are the one that actually had the highest, EBITDA margin estimates and year-to-year growth rates, at 400 something, 409% growth compared to like all the other companies. Okay, you had T-Mobile, Verizon, and all those cell phone companies, satellite companies. Okay. So guys, dive into it, and because right now we're in the generation that everything is new technologies. Like if you invest in the first mover in new technologies, and it's always going to be a high risk, high return type of stuff. And it depends on you want to take the risk or not, but it's this spec is always put on your watch list, and is always too good to look at. And like I say, it's high risk, high return type of spec, but it's pretty interesting, right? You have a space, mobile type of satellite that they send signals from the space, and you're just gonna have signals everywhere you go. So think about how much, like think about how many people want to pay for the service, and especially people live in the countryside, or you go travel, or you go vacation somewhere that you don't have signals. When you're in somewhere that doesn't, the signal is kind of weak, right? But this is definitely a good technology to have, and if they can meet the target of 2030, your revenue projection, this company going to be huge. Okay, guys, put it on your watch list and work to take a look at it. Thank you, guys, and please like and subscribe my channel, and I will have more specs, merger, video coming out. Okay, thank you, guys. Please like and subscribe.